Good evening. Today's training is about loneliness and sadness. In this time, many of us experience those as a need for warmth, for human touch, for physical touch. The thing is about loneliness and sadness is that they are difficult experiences for us. We chose this subject because many people experience this today and suffer from it. They don't want that experience. It's scary. It's too much. We feel that it's a big thing to carry loneliness and sadness, that it brings us down, and we are struggling and fighting against it. And actually, we fall into many of our pitfalls because we escape sadness and loneliness and try to find a way not to experience them. I'm Avi Grinberg. I am the founder of the Gomberg Method, a methodology that aims to reconnect people to their bodies, to their feelings, to their sensations, to an attention that is larger than our mind attention, which I call body attention. We look at sadness and loneliness as experiences and as needs of our body. That our mind look at those experiences and gets scared and doesn't want to, but our body needs those kinds of experiences to become grounded, to become real, and to really experience itself full. Much of this methodology that I'm teaching was created to deal with pain, and sadness and loneliness are a kind of pain, and we hate pain. We try to do everything to disconnect from pain, and sadness and loneliness are therefore things we don't want to experience. When we're dealing with pain, we try to deal with it in our minds. We can see the thoughts, understandings, explanations, insights don't really affect pain. And the same goes for loneliness. Behavior, doing, going to parties, meeting people, not that it's possible today, but were ways to escape sadness and loneliness. And most times we feel even more sad and lonely when there are many people around us. There is so much of it now. Our friends, our families, they're all isolated from one another, and the normal support and the normal contacts we have are far away. So this creates a need, instead of struggling and suffering from sadness and loneliness, to find a way to deal with those experiences that are from the body, out of the body, and we'll try to deal with it in the body, not through our mind. I will guide you today to pass through this kind of feelings, those experiences, stop some of what you automatically resist and reject from your experience to avoid the sadness and the pain, and then to find a place that you can be peaceful and experience loneliness and sadness without interfering. When we do agree to experience those, they take us to a very deep silence, to a place that is away from the normal mind that we have, from our normal thoughts, attitudes, and problems, and we grow into the world. Our attention shifts from ourselves into reality. This longing that we feel, that it's the base of this sadness and loneliness, is longing to become one with reality, not to be separate from it. So we are going to turn this from suffering into an experience of being a body that is alive, that is part of the reality around it. We will start training by sitting in a chair, and afterwards, in the middle, we'll lie down. So please prepare for yourself a place to lie down if necessary. And I also would like a sign that you are there listening to me and training with me. So if you can give me thumbs up or write something in the meantime when we wait, please do. Sit in the chair, relax, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and try to take the load off yourself. Let the chair carry you. Really let your weight spread in the chair, your legs, your buttocks, your back. Let them all rest in the chair. Note your jaw. Try to relax it. Feel the tension and efforts around your eyes. Try not to focus them. Relax them a bit. Feel your feet on the floor. Just breathe deeply. We start today by moving our attention to the body through being aware of our breath. Each time we inhale to the low part of the body, to the high part of the body, to the left part of the body, to the right part of the body, to the back part of the body, and to the front part of the body. So each time I inhale into 6 directions. If I take a deep breath and I want to be full completely, I breathe in and I expand. I expand low and I expand high. I expand left and I expand right. I expand backwards. I feel my back pressing on the chair and I expand forward. And I expand this way. And when I exhale, I let all the air out from all of those 6 directions. So let's take few deep, slow breathing. When you're very full, just exhale slowly all the air out. Another time. And keep your eyes closed and try not to talk to yourself, not to listen to yourself, but just feel your body. Your body is aware of what is around it. For a moment, try to listen to the space around you. Try to feel the space around you from your skin. Try to expand your attention instead of just behind your eyes. Try to expand it to the room you sit in through your body. It's not trying to visualize it from your mind, but it's really that your skin becomes aware of your body and of the room around you. And breathe deeply to 6 directions. You don't need to see, you just need to be passive and expand your attention. Breathe deeply to 6 directions and exhale it all. While you are more quiet and more relaxed, I want you to be aware of your attitude towards sadness, towards loneliness. You have an attitude that is quite fixated about it. I don't know the content of this attitude, but you definitely don't want it and you have a lot of things to say about it. You have a lot of beliefs about it. And immediately comes part of the attitude is self-pity or anger or irritation. But notice what happens in your head when you're talking to yourself, thinking and viewing your position, your attitude about sadness and loneliness. And what I want you for the first next 20 minutes to put all of this aside. I will invite you to experience something new. to experience loneliness and sadness in your body, not through your mind. And for this, you'll have to let go of this attitude. The old has to go that the new can be experienced. So if you want a fresh experience of loneliness and sadness, put all this attitude aside. You don't deserve it. It's not a punishment. It's not your fault. It's not the fault of others. You just don't know how to agree and fully experience loneliness and sadness in your body. And when you don't know something, you can learn. So agree to put all of this aside and notice your body. And notice when you again focus on sadness and loneliness, how your body defends itself from those experiences like they're dangerous, frightening, terrible. And notice how your body makes a set of efforts not to feel sadness and loneliness. It's afraid. Most of our patterns that try to disconnect us from loneliness and sadness were learned when we were young, when loneliness and sadness were horrible and impossible to contain. We had to divide our attention. We moved away from our body into our mind, where we can create barriers for this feeling. But those barriers are physical patterns in our body. They are built on how we breathe and how we contract our muscles and what happens in our body when we refuse to experience something. So just notice how you really don't want to experience sadness and loneliness, and feel it in your body. Feel the tension in your diaphragm. One of the ways to avoid sadness is not to breathe and to contract the center of our chest, center of our diaphragm between our belly and our chest. We contract it strongly and we breathe shallow. We contract our shoulders and try to cut between our head and the rest of the body. We lock our jaws. We focus our eyes. Some of us focus our eyes above the horizon, that we don't have to be where we are now. And there are other efforts that we do. We fight ourselves. We don't want to feel it. And feel how you can slowly invest more and more attention and more energy in not wanting sadness and loneliness, in trying to disconnect, in trying to overcome, in trying not to feel. And it's physical. Feel it in your body. Don't imagine this. Feel it. You're doing something with your muscles, with your breathing, with your anus, with your legs. And feel how you're doing it and invest more energy in doing it. And invest more energy in doing it. And feel how you're committing yourself completely into I don't want this, with all of yourself fighting against it. And when I'll ask you to stop all the effort at once, you'll drop everything at once. And you'll take a very deep breath then. And now stop. And take a very, very deep breath. And another deep breath, and keep your body open. Don't close again. And agree to taste a bit of the sadness and loneliness that your body can feel. If you fought against it all of your life, even a little bit is wonderful. So just keep yourself open. From fighting loneliness and pain and sadness, we many times don't know what it is to really feel. So if you relax now and breathe deeply, then you're ready to experience something new, something powerful. You lie back in your chair, breathe deeply, and feel the power of sadness and loneliness. It's okay to allow this energy to flow. Your body may experience intense flows and vibrations and shaking and shivering and crying an intense pain in the chest. Breathe to your chest. Most of us try to hide the pain here in our heart that is connected to sadness and loneliness. So breathe deliberately to the chest, expand it, and agree to feel whatever pain is there and expand into it. Instead of pushing against the pain, agree to pain it, just to be there and agree to have the pain. Take another deep breath and move to lie down. Lie down on the mattress, close your eyes, open your legs and arms to the sides. Breathe deeply, keep your body open. If it's intensively working, let it happen, just continue to breathe and to agree to feel the sadness and the pain. Breathe wide and full and let the energy flow in your body. Sadness is an energy that flows from high down. This is why we call it in slang a downer. It flows from up to down. So be aware of the area between your eyes and relax it. And allow all the energy that you have in your head, in your jaw, around your eyes. Relax your shoulders, let it go into your heart. There it's a difficult place because when this energy comes into the heart, it provokes pain and our minds immediately try to escape. So if you want to agree to this pain, you can remember even a moment of heart pain when you were young and your sadness and your loneliness gave you a very intense pain in your heart. So you can remember this, make it real, and breathe into your heart, into your chest, and agree to feel this pain. Breathe wide into 6 directions. Let the energy flow from your head to your heart, into your belly. Relax your back, relax your buttocks. Let it go through your spine, into your legs, up to your feet. And let all the flow continuously flow down. And be at peace. Sadness exists to teach us silence. Sadness brings us closer to the world around us. In the world around us, there is constant loss and death. We cannot be just happy. Half of our life is some kind of pain. A healthy life, a well-being life, is the possibility to balance the pain with the wonder that is life. So open your heart to the pain, but at the same time, breathe, feel the energy, the flow of silence, of sadness, into your body, through your body, and expand. Remember what you love in this life, how beautiful this world is. And expand your heart to have compassion for people that are in a lot of pain, that are now dying or very sick or have really nobody in this world. And feel this pain as something that can give you the possibility of compassion, of love, and be at peace with your pain and with your sadness. It's there to make you a larger human, to make you connect to yourself and to others. So breathe deeply. Feel this energy flowing in your body. Let your body rest on the floor. Don't talk to yourself. Just enjoy the sadness, the pain. Don't fight it. It's you that you'll be fighting. You are the pain. You are the sadness. So just breathe. Let it happen. I would very much love to know, and you can write me comments, how this training was for you. Thank you for participation. I hope this opened your heart and gave you some peace in sadness. Be well. Goodbye.